I am here today to celebrate that it is still legal and safe to get an abortion here in the state of Utah. It's really important to me because in 2021, when my partner and I were trying to get pregnant, we found out we were expecting, but we found out at our 16-week appointment that our baby had a severe neural tube defect. And we decided what was best for our family at that time was to terminate the pregnancy. A decision like that should not be made in the halls of government by people with no healthcare experience and no background in how complex and nuanced and heartbreaking this decision really is.
Abortion is legal to 18 weeks in Utah, and that means that people will continue to get the critical health care that they need, and Planned Parenthood will continue to fight to make sure that people get to make their own choices about their lives, about their families, and that really that isn't the choice of the government.
18 weeks is okay for now. However, most women don't even find out until their 20-week appointment or their anatomy scan that something could be gravely wrong with their planned and wanted pregnancy. So I think it's really important that we at least expand back until 24 weeks, because in 2021, when my husband and I had that amount of time, it allowed us to pursue second opinions, to speak with specialists, to get more testing done, to really make sure that this was the right route for our family.
Thank you again. I don't want to keep you longer. It's really freaking hot out here. I love every one of you. Thank you for...
2 years ago, Roe fell, the Dobbs decision came out, and what happened then was that states moved quickly, many states moved quickly to ban abortion or significantly restrict abortion. We already had pretty significant restrictions in Utah, but they moved swiftly to try to make it basically a state where you could not access the kind of health care that you need because of the ACLU and Planned Parenthood sued over that legislation, and pretty quickly an injunction went into place, and that means basically a pause that said you couldn't implement that law because it would be really chaotic, create a lot of harm for patients in this state. Many Utahns believe that this is a deeply personal issue. I'm a mother. I'm a person who's had a complicated pregnancy. I've had a miscarriage. Sometimes when miscarriages are treated, that is abortion care. What's happening in this state is creating an environment. Again, abortion's legal to 18 weeks in Utah. People need to know that. But if we move to a state where we're a total ban, the kind of health care that people need to determine what their families look like, to create that future that they want for themselves, and maybe even preserve their fertility in the case of complicated pregnancies. Those are all issues that are at stake. When politicians want to make this a political issue, we know it's a healthcare issue.